So I'm starting recording. Welcome, everyone. So I'm very happy to see everyone. And today we are going to prepare ourselves for the holiday season. It's a Thanksgiving in US is the next week. So many family reunions, many big thanks and gratitude to say, and plans for next year already start boiling, or maybe something that you want to let go in this year. And today we want to do the class for us to prepare ourselves, to review the year that we experienced. It was quite a challenging year for most of us, and look forward what I want to experience in the upcoming year. And if you need to finish some things in last month, you will have this opportunity, you will have some insights like what needs to be finished, what I need to complete, what I need to let go this year. So I will be fully prepared for what is coming in the future. So I hope it will be a very dynamic journey. I'm going to use the metaphor of Christmas tree, but please don't take it as a religious thing, because Christmas tree is just a celebration of life. It's we're celebrating birth of Christ, but it's a just celebration of life. Your life, your family life, and people in general, how I can prepare myself and be fully alive in at present moment and in the future. So I don't want to feel stagnated. So we are going to draw many triangles today. So rounding is everything. Please be patient with yourself. Don't rush through the process. Take your time, take your breath, and keep rounding. So there is nothing you need to force. And this is a very important. If triangles are not comfortable for you, and this is possible, you can adapt and make it softer, make it a more gentler shape for you. So this is it will be not Christmas tree, but it will be something else, something unique and beautiful for you. Maybe you want to do the snowman instead of Christmas tree, and this is appropriate as well. So I'll switch the camera and we'll just start drawing, and I'll show you how the triangles really can activate and navigate us through the year review. Okay, let's give me a moment and I'll switch. Again, if you want to make the screen bigger, you can choose it on your view points. Like there is a gallery view or the speaker view. So you just need to highlight me and use it as a speaker view on me. Okay, something is weird happening with Zoom. It's always raising hands and gives me thumbs up. Sometimes I don't know why. So, but okay, I want to lower my hand. I don't need. Okay, so today we are going to draw. And before we are moving in the drawing, I want you just to connect to the paper. Paper is already product of the tree. It's a gift from the tree. So it's carrying some energy of life. Okay, focus. It's bringing to me some energy of earth, of grounding. And I just grateful, very grateful to the tree that not sacrificed the life, but gave me something more important, something, the opportunity to review my life, to review my year, to review my achievements and my dreams today. So I'm appreciate and send my gratitude to the tree that helped to produce this paper. And in the honor of the tree, I invite you to put your feet on the ground and just close your eyes, take a deep inhale And exhale. And allow yourself to become the tree. Feel how roots are growing from your feet. Go deeper and deeper in the earth. How strong is your trunk? How free and wide your branches. Maybe you can even realize what kind of tree you are. Some of us could be oak, some of us could be gentle, beautiful. Trees that important for you, just for you. You don't have to be like somebody else. You can be any tree you want. Each tree has its own place. Each tree has its own forest. And just allow this tree to breathe. Notice how the environment brings enough water, sunshine, air, birds, and insects around you. And how the tree is serving the environment. It's cleaning the air. It's hold the earth. It gives the fruits and seeds, bringing shade and other gifts to the environment. Just notice if there is anything your tree needs right now. Maybe it needs some water. Maybe it needs some warmth and sunshine. Maybe it needs some silence. Just be aware of the need. You may satisfy it later or during the drawing. And now you can send your gratitude to the environment and to the tree. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And one more time. Inhale, and when you exhale, open your eyes. And now we will just bring this life force, this power, this gentleness and uniqueness in the drawing. So I invite you, like you can choose any color. I'm going to use the green color, green markers to draw the Christmas tree, but it's not requirement. You can create the pink Christmas tree or black Christmas tree or blue Christmas tree. Trust yourself. The tree could be unique and beautiful any color. So bring some magic in it. I will be a little bit more traditional, but you don't have to follow me in this. Like surprise yourself, surprise me as well. Gold, if you are going to use all lines gold, it could be gold. But if you are planning to use the gold and other colors, it could be, it will be hard to integrate them. So if you're using gold, all your lines needs to be golden or silver, because metallic colors are very hard to blend with other colors. Just be aware of it. And if you're using gold, maybe you need to use a color paper, because gold on white, it can get lost. So if you're using the blue or green background, the gold will be shining, really shining. So that's a great idea. So now what we are going to do, we are going to draw 4 triangles. 4 big triangles that are going to shape this vertical. We are going to use the paper vertically, and the goal is to shape the Christmas tree. You can take a look how I'm going to do, and if it resonates with you, you can do something similar. So the triangles doesn't have to be perfectly aligned. They can be dancing. So it will release some pressure that it needs to be perfect, that you don't know how to draw the Christmas tree. So, and they overlap. Okay, so this is my Christmas tree. The triangles can be different sizes. So this is how I created my Christmas tree. Your triangles could be smaller or bigger. I feel like I would save a little bit, maybe more space on the top, because we will put something shiny on the top. But see how you feel. Like, just take a look, like, wow, it's many triangles. Quite powerful, isn't it? Very focused. The energy is moving forward. And now we are going to give each triangle that representing action. It's active position. It's representing some decisions, maybe sometimes hard decisions. It's not the I sit and wait what is going to happen. Like the triangle is always about some activity. It's about like I do something. And the first triangle that is on the bottom of the Christmas tree, something that is really grounding us, holding us, make us stable, is the triangle of letting go. And I invite you today to draw Christmas ornaments or Christmas balls that will representing events, things, people, feelings, experiences in your life, in your past year, this 2022, something that you are ready to let go. It could be small things or good things, something that is need to be released, so we don't grab them anymore, we don't hold them. It doesn't mean like it should be bad things. It could be very important and dear to our heart, but it's time to let go. So we need to clean the closet, our own closet of mind and feelings before we can invite anything else. So you can start drawing some circles, like small circles that are representing this Christmas ornaments, decorations that representing events that you want to let go. So my first one.
Anna, I can't see the bottom part of your paper. If you don't mind pushing it up a little bit more. Oh,
Okay.
There you go.
Can
Thank
you
you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks.
So, and if you feel that we don't want to overwhelm ourselves, we want to go gentle, you may start like drawing events and start rounding right away. I'll take some. I prepared some different green markers for today's class, and I want to round it. I want to integrate it right away. So there is no conflict in this letting go. Some of the events may be so intense that you may decide to make a catharsis inside. Don't try to do the catharsis in every ball, but if there is something really challenging, you can create the catharsis. I hope that everyone in today's class knows what the catharsis means.
And I have a question again. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. Do the circles need to be only at the bottom line of the bottom triangle, or can it be inside?
Anywhere. It could be anywhere. Like
anywhere in the bottom triangle.
Yeah, find where it belongs.
Okay, got it.
And again, like you see, those triangles are overlapping.
Yes.
So that, and you don't know yet what the next triangle is representing.
Yeah,
but if you feel that your circle belongs in the area of overlap, place it there. Maybe it belongs to both actions, to both activities.
Okay, thank you.
And like, if you want to, so you don't know what the catharsis is? The catharsis is a permission to our mind to release some intense emotions in a in the form of drawing, and I'll show you how to do it. For example, let me take another paper. For example, you're drawing the circle event, something very important, and you want to let it go, and it just like it's when you just draw the shape and it's hard to breathe, so you can make it like small catharsis inside of it. Like catharsis, it's a release of uncontrolled emotions, and you see this is a big catharsis compared to the element. So I'm creating a bigger circle, some just to help me hold the energy, and I start rounding every corner, make it softer, like just like when we rounding, we are transforming every conflict, internal conflict, in a positive, harmonious and energy, just energy. We are teaching this in the basic course. And this is a really foundation of Neurographica, how to release the inner pressure and make it be just energy, not be very emotional around it. So you can look for the basic course if you want to know better, if you want to know more about it. And you like try to stretch it, you try to integrate, make it softer, make it create this gentle design inside. So if you have things that you want to let go, please don't hesitate to share it with us. Like, for example, I want to let go today, this year, my beloved cat who passed away in August, and I want to remember him, but I want to let him go. I want him to be free from my overwhelming emotions. Sometimes, yeah. So this is me to remember him and to let him go. I don't want to do any catharsis in it. Like, I was already working on this topic many times. And I just want to gently bring him in this tree so I remember him. So it's like letting go could be very big, or maybe you want to let go the old car, or maybe like the couch that is bothering you for a long time. It doesn't have to be something overwhelming big. So small things that need to be released. Like, for example, in one thing, it'll still be as important as letting go something dear to you. I can let go some stuff from my home that is really takes so much space, takes so much air in my closet, and just create a new space. This is what needs to be done. I've done it already several times this year, but I need to do like big cleaning before New Year. This is almost already a plan for me, like what needs to be done, what I need to let go. So allow it to be integrated, allow it to be seen. This is important. We are not underestimate the importance of small things in our life. Maybe you want to let go some big feelings that you worked on, and maybe you were carrying on this feeling from the childhood, and suddenly this year you found some new insight that it was transformed in something more beautiful. So you can let go those feelings. Use them as a resource. Use them as a foundation of you to grow forward. And after adding enough lines, or several circles, you can draw the narrow line to activate, to release this energy that they're holding and bring them toward the ground. Make this almost like roots growing. And you, of course, start rounding, integrating, make it softer, make it gentler for us. Do you have any questions about this step? Please don't hesitate to ask. And take your time. I rounded many corners, like millions of them, so I can do it fast. But respect your pace. You don't need to do like many lines. You don't need to bring many circles. It could be only one, but very important for you. And if you think that there is something that you really want to let go, you can bring it here. Maybe you are not completely ready to let go of this fully, but maybe some aspect of it is already available for you to release. Sometimes you may start creating something letting go that you don't know yet. We still have 1 month ahead of us. Maybe something will be revealed later. But if we harmonize it, if we recognize it here, this could be important. Maybe you want to let go some people from your life. Great people, challenging people. We are not judging here. We are deciding for ourselves. It's an active position. Am I ready to let go of this person? Do I want to let go this person out of my life or not? Am I holding it or not? So this is a very important question. And again, we are there is no judgment. There is like, oh, this is something that I will like punishment for you, or like how to say it, like I have this enormous power. Like you have the enormous power to decide, do I want to hold this person in me or in my life or not? So this is a very important. So the relationship could be here. Maybe you want to let go some places that you visited as well. I know that we want to remember most of it, but like sometimes we want to let go emotional attachments to places. It's not like I will let go and I forget. No, I let go my emotional attachments to these people or to these events, to these experiences. The circles doesn't have to be all even. Like they can, some of them could be bigger, some of them could be smaller. Something that needs your completion, your get over it, emotionally get over it. And integrate, keep breathing. You can add more lines, make it more stable, make it more dissolved. Sometimes we just need to dissolve those emotions, transform them in energy that will be holding us like roots. We will bring more lines later from the top of the drawing, but this could be just a beginning, new first step to grow the tree. Maybe you want to let go your old hobbies, like smoking or something, drinking, or I don't know, procrastination. This is your opportunity to recognize it, to give it some space and ground yourself in this decision. So the lines that going connecting you with the earth, the bottom is always representing the earth, is grounding. I want to be strong in my decision. I want to be supported in my decision. And I use this experience as a resource, not as a problem, not as an issue. I use it as a supportive experience. Challenging, but supportive at the same time. If you feel that your triangles are very sharp and hard to look at them, you can draw this gentle narrow line along the edges. Make it vibrate, make it more soft and gentle. Like you can extend. You don't need to preserve this triangle shape. You can, it may start changing in something more organic, more natural elements. In some curves, you may recognize that there are some circles appearing. And you don't know them yet, but you can bring them here as well. Maybe you want to let go your child living with you for 40 years and you want him to find his own place. It's a very active subject for me because my son is starting new job on Monday, and I hope that he will leave the house and live on his own. Not like I don't love him. I just want him to survive, and I don't want to emotionally hold him in the house. So this could be opportunity to bring and acknowledge here. Again, we're letting go emotional attachments. It's my decision what I want to hold in my life and what I'm ready to let go. And it's be honest, like, are you ready to let go this or not? It's there is no judgment here. Just allowed to be seen, allowed to be accepted as it is without trying to any guilt, like, okay, yes, I'm so ready to let go this relationship or this experience or this emotion, and there is nothing wrong with me. This is my decision, and I can let it be experienced. Okay, my lovely baby, 22 years old, I'm ready, so you live on your own. Here it is. And after we finish with the first triangle, we are going to move to the next one. And the next one is gratitude. Before creating space for what we want to achieve next year, it's very important to start with the gratitude. Just like we have the soil, now the gratitude can fertilize the soil, can bring the juice, bring the joy in life. What can I recognize in my 2022 years experiences that I'm grateful for? Like, what kind of events I experienced, what kind of accomplishments, what kind of emotions that are very important for me that I want to recognize. And again, we can start drawing the circles anywhere you want, as big as you want. Like, they can go beyond the triangle, they can go beyond the paper. There's no any rules how big the circles can be and how different they can be. So you bring them and you integrate them in the drawing.
Another gratitude can be for outside elements as well as your own emotions too, right?
Yes, yeah, whatever you recognize that impacted you emotionally and you are very grateful for it.
Okay, got you. Thanks.
Some memories, some people, some, and again, like some of the things that you're ready to let go and you still be very grateful for them, they can overlap. There is no conflict in letting go and be grateful for them.
Mm.
And if something that you already want to let go in the first one, but there is some maybe challenging aspects of this particular person that you want to let go. Like, I want to let go this critique that I always receive, or this complaints or resentment. But I want to be grateful for something very dear to me, something that I want to hold on. I want to appreciate. You can draw it again, like just from different side, from different perception. So be generous. Don't be shy. Draw whatever you want, how much you want to be grateful. And again, the circles could be big and small. Don't forget the people around you, like that are very close to you, like your husbands, your children. What are you grateful for? Is there anything that you're grateful for them? Like maybe you want to put like some trips or places that you visited and you want to remember them. Something that is important for you. It maybe doesn't make any sense to other people. Something that you are sometimes shy to share with other people because like, wow, you're crazy. Nobody is grateful for that. But it's important for you. You recognize it as a gratitude and use it. You don't have to explain. You don't have to make it visible for you. Make it powerful for you. Because this is the juice of the soil. This is really, we want to live the life fully, to be grateful for life. We want to enjoy the life. Or sometimes you can be grateful for very challenging experiences because they showed you how strong you are, how powerful you are. So you develop some new skills, you develop some new qualities, discovered new sides of your soul. And after adding enough circles, like as you feel, like you can name them, you can even label them. You can start adding narrow lines. And okay, so this marker is really so done. Green. Let me take a different one. And I'm connecting and I'm bringing. It doesn't have to be necessarily go in at the bottom of the drawing. It can go in the sides. So allow this energy to be activated, released, connected. That all of it is representing me. It's everything is part of my life, part of my growth, part of my experiences. And I just, it could be spiky, it could be challenging, dynamic. It may bring many conflicts in my life, but at the same time, it creates connections to people, connections to this environment, connections to different internal qualities, talents, methods, information, to the universe, to the fate. Like it could be anything. Like maybe you had some spiritual experience that you want to acknowledge here. Maybe you have this important insight in your life and that you want to remember, give it a place in your memory, in your heart. Let it be seen, connected to it. And of course, we keep rounding. We are not rushing through because this is the whole year we are looking at. We are not want to do the whole year in 20 minutes and call it done. It's like enjoy it, enjoy the process, enjoy this opportunity to see that the whole year was different. Like it wasn't just bad or it wasn't just happy, that there was a different experiences, how life is versatile and how life is teaching us, how we're growing with it. And really appreciate being alive. So if you want to share with us what you are grateful for, don't hesitate.
No, I talk a lot, but I just want to share. I'll give space for others after this. Anna, it's interesting. At the bottom circle, what I was letting go was about one aspect of an incident about my PhD program, and then in the gratitude triangle, I had persistence, and yeah, I'm so grateful that you didn't tell us what each triangles represent before we started, because I had a big surprise that right about, because in that the trauma that I'm letting go, or the emotion that I'm holding on to, the trauma that I'm letting go, right about that was gratitude for my persistence. And so they touch each other. And so that was a bit of a big surprise for me.
Okay. Cherish it. It's a very interesting experience. Yeah, how it's opened up new possibilities. What can I be grateful for?
Exactly, right. So it's really gave me a different picture of what I've been holding on to this last 1 year, and why it is not necessary to do so anymore. So it's kind of fascinating.
Thank you for sharing. And don't hesitate to ask more questions. Everyone is so into the process, working. So I always appreciate questions and sharings. Like this is what makes this experience dynamic. Like if you struggle with some emotions, with some particular areas of your drawing, to share it, like ask questions. Maybe I can give you some suggestions, or maybe we can find some creative solutions how to support you. You are not alone in this journey. So we're here as a group and we benefit from each other. So. Like if you feel this lines, corners of the triangle are spiky, you can always draw a line, near a line, just as a continuation of this corner, of this angle, and let it release, make it softer, make it gentler. So it can be bold or it could be very fine line. Like make sure that you are comfortable with your drawing. Even if it's challenging, even if it's intense, there's still be like rounding is the most important aspect, like when we want to bring comfort and peace in our life. So in the drawing. We are preparing to integrate and soften the challenges, the conflicts, internal conflicts, first of all.
Anna,
Mhm.
it's Cindy.
Yes,
Can I
Cindy?
take this moment for my gratitude to thank you and Nat. This year I had the basic user course in March, and then I just finished your supervisions course. And it was transforming all of it, but the supervisions course is like the cherry on top of the cake for me. It's especially when I got your supervision on the last class. That was amazing for me. So that's part of my gratitude for the second triangle.
Make it big. Don't be shy. There is always room to say thank you to us. Like we are very modest people.
Great, thank you. I
Yes,
will. I'll
thank
circle
you.
the whole triangle just with that one. Thank you, thank you.
Thanks for sharing, Cindy.
Okay.
Okay, so we have common letting go of worry about my older sister and brother, the feeling that they will need my help in their old age, and anxiety about pets. You can let go the whole feeling worry, like the worriness or this anxiety. This could be just let it be seen how big it is and dissolve it in roots, like make it go down, make it be creating the earth, creating this beautiful energy instead of, and see what is behind the worry. Like maybe you can be grateful for love to your sister and to your brother, creating your connections to them. The worry is always something that we are afraid to lose. So this is a appreciation what we have could be another healing aspect of it. How many are grateful for Neurographica? Karen is asking. It's a good question. I am. Okay. So, and I am and I am. There are like answers here. I'm glad that you have that you enjoy the method, because it's really empowers people, and it's really magical.
Since we're on the theme of being grateful to you and Nat, I want to say not just grateful for Neurographica, not just grateful for you both as teachers, but grateful for you taking the step to translate from Russian to English so that it was accessible to us, because without you, there would be no Neurographica for those of us that don't speak Russian.
Yes, it's a challenge. Thank you for listening our broken English. But yeah, we are trying to do our best in delivering this method, because this is really worth to be translated.
I think you got to be grateful for your pronunciation and everything else too, because it's very unique, and we humans are not the same, and you're teaching us to step out of the box and do the best and share this social justice practice with everybody. So I'm grateful for that part of it.
Oh, thank you. It's really encouraging. Okay, we have some comments, not only the method, but the wonderful people I have met through this. Yes, the community. You can be grateful for the community as well. Yes, it was my first ARP here. Wendy, agree. The English is for me a challenge as well. Yeah. I have to say honestly that Russian is a challenge for me as well. The communication in general is could be challenging. Thank you, Anna. I'm trying to draw out the drama. Really, drawing is the best thing I do now, and it changes me every time. Yes, because when you draw, you know how to dissolve the drama. With words, it could be challenging because there is some stuckness in words, like we're repeating the same words over and over, and there is some stuckness in it. But if we just allow the lines to dissolve this visual effects of drama, it's much more healing. And especially when the drama is related to early childhood, when there were no even words. And you could not describe the drama, but you had a visual experience of it. And you can work through the symbols, through simple symbols, and find the movement in it. This is a very important. And again, it's not just like, oh, this is a fun, this is a just simple to do. Like who is doing Neurographica for quite some time know that the drawings could be anything but simple. They can turn you inside out. They can really transform you. You are never being the same after one drawing. And at the same time, it's possible. It empowers you to keep going, keep moving, and find something new. Okay, that's true. And I speak Norwegian, so I'm very grateful that I learned some English at school many years ago. Yeah. It should be very good school. If you keep remember the English enough to communicate with us and understand it so well. The social justice process that is beautiful and powerful. Yes. Okay, Claudia, I'm Mexican. I speak Spanish. Grateful. I understand you. Good. Christmas was never my best time. Also, I love the beautiful trees and sparkly things. Yeah, like let's use and be grateful for what it really brings joy to us. We have all different memories about the Christmas, and different cultures celebrate Christmas at different time. My Christmas, like religious Christmas, will be in January, but I still celebrating this events because I'm part of the culture, and this is just as important for my children, and I celebrate with them. I celebrate with my friends. This is very important to be happy for what you have, and what that you have one extra reason to celebrate. Okay, so I'm done with my gratitude, and I'm ready to move to the next triangle. So we created the soil, we created the ground, we fertilized with our gratitude. And now the next one, the triangle number 3, what physical achievements, accomplishments you want to experience in 2023, next year? What on a physical level, like maybe you want to build something or buy something or create something, or maybe you want to visit the place that is important for you. Like the traveling is important for me, so that's why like in every triangle I'm saying about places as well. Maybe you want to have a pet next year. This is a physical evidence. Maybe you want to find a good job that is supporting you and your family. Something that is really can be tangible for you. It's something that you can look at it and hold it. Your body can experience it. So this physical world, what kind of accomplishments you want to have? Maybe you want something for your business or for your family. I want, like, just wishes can be big and small. Like if you want to buy a house, or maybe you want to move to a new place, this is a place to acknowledge here. So we know already, we appreciate what we have, what we can recognize as a great things in our life. Or maybe the tangible is to have people in your life. Maybe you want to have friend, in a new friend, or new, I don't know, community that you want to join. Something that is really important. And from this level, we can start growing the tree, drawing the narrow lines to the top, because this is where we're growing. They can go on sides as well, connecting to this environment around us. But the most of the lines will go up. So this is where we are growing. My triangle isn't big enough. Karen, don't hesitate to make them bigger. Like if you had, let's say, for example, if you had a small triangle here, make it bigger. And you just need to integrate them, like round corners. We know how to connect lines. So it will be opportunity for you to grow. Make them wider. They don't have to be much taller if your tree is already shaped, but you can make them integrated, make them expanded. And of course, the circles can go beyond the triangle. Again, triangle representing action, representing that we are take our own responsibility for doing something. We are not just sitting and waiting. We are letting go emotions. We are dreaming about something that we want to achieve next year. We recognize what is good already in our life. Yeah, maybe this is a very good thing that, like, okay, I want more, so I need to act more. I want to make a bigger decisions. So this is a very important, like, it could be insight for you, how I can expand my actions, my decisions, make it more powerful. And allow this dreams not like logically create the list, but really see what is coming to you. When we already reviewed those two important aspects of your life, like now, what is really start rising up? What do I really want? Not what everybody expects from me, but do I really want this bigger house? Do I really want this new car? Or do I really want to have a new pet? Or like this is a really big moment of truth, like for you. What do you want? Maybe you want to change a little bit your routine and create the time and space for, I don't know, for Friday dates with your husband, or maybe you want to What else? Maybe you want to do some gardening and you want to grow, create a new hobby that is really help you to be there in the nature. Okay. Again, the circles could be different sizes, different intensity as well. Like there could be some circles that may have many lines inside, and it's will just representing how much energy they have, how big charge is this. I want to go to the Amazon. Wish I had someone to go with me and have lots of money. You draw like I want to have lots, maybe not lots of money, but I want to have enough resources to go to Amazon. Enough resources, and it should be like you can, when you do the make a wish, you can always add like easy and joyful for everybody. So it's not like I want to have a big house and I want to die to work hard to make it. Like, well, like no, I want to have a big house and I still want to be joyful, and I have time to play, and so it serves the best to everyone. Oh, you have already company. Suji is ready to come with you to Amazon.
I like traveling, so yeah. I'm a backpacker, so.
Not so much money, I guess.
No.
Here is the answer.
But you know, I don't worry. Money comes, money goes, right? Experiences matters.
Yeah. It's our children don't understand why me and my husband spend so much money on travel, because why we don't buy a bigger house, better cars, like why we always go somewhere. Because this is our priority. The experience is much more valuable for me. And it's a like different point of view. But we are not backpacking. It's backpacking is just take some guts, like really be so adventurous, like no planning, but be open to anything that is coming. Like I'm happy that you can do it. Like it's really amazing. Okay, maybe you can draw like which places you want to go, which countries to visit.
Not for 2023. My biggest accomplishment will be to finish my program. So after 23, yes, definitely. I have a bucket list for backpacking.
Never say no, never. Like
Oh yeah, true. Just 23, but I never know. Maybe I'll end up not finishing my program, but go off on a backpack trip. Who knows what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, like draw, like I want to finish my program. Maybe it will happen sooner than you expect. Maybe
That's the first circle I drew in what I wanted to do.
Good. It means it's really important. And if you don't know yet, like that's what you want to draw, like what do you want to accomplish next year. Maybe there is something that you want to complete. Maybe there is, you just create things like, I want this year to be eventful, and many of physical evidence of prosperity, of health, like I want to have a healthy body. Oh, I want to have a healthy body, so I draw it here and integrate it. So, but you can just create the empty circles that not charged yet. And when you create some shape, even if you don't know the answer and interpretation right now, your subconsciousness will give you some meanings later. Because it's like we don't like the empty spaces, and subconsciousness will bring something that is important for you, something that is meaningful to you. And because it's a circle, we know that this will be something harmonious and beautiful and healthy for you. So this very important, that why we use circles. The circles is a perfect shape representing harmony and balance. The triangles representing action, life force, really dynamic decisions, activity. That the year is something that I have power over it. It's not just my passive experiences. Like I'm not a victim of life, I'm initiating life. And I invite in my life whatever brings me joy, whatever brings me happiness. So don't be shy. Draw as many wishes and dreams that you want to accomplish. I suddenly decided to draw some interesting dreams that very unexpected coming here. And we are moving to the next triangle. And the next triangle is representing our spiritual growth. What do you want to accomplish spiritually? What is important for you? Maybe you want to experience some feelings, or maybe you want to learn something and really find the balance in this learning. Maybe you want to understand, find understanding, and find explanation to something that is very important to you. What is something that is your soul want? Like, but again, like the soul is created and use the support of the physical world. We cannot just run away in our mind and dreams. You want to be fully present in a physical world. So that's why we have this physical accomplishment and experiences. But on top of it, what will be it doesn't have to be huge, but it's something very dear to your soul, where it's a very intimate process. Maybe you want to connect to the God and feel the connection, feel the presence, or maybe you want to experience heart opening, or something that is hard to explain, but like try create a shape that it will be representing. cultivate a better dialogue with my body, quiet the mind. Very important, interesting, beautifully said. Cultivate a better dialogue with my body, quiet the mind. Amen. To it. We all need it for sure. Like really be in contact with the body. Because soul, for some reason, chosen this body. And we can't be alive only in this body. And this is a communication. This dialogue is very important for sure. A diamond appeared at top of tree. I feel this represents my inner soul. Yeah. Well, you can highlight, you can make it as a separate shape. Like we will create something on top of it, on the top of the Christmas tree. But if you feel that this is already appearing, like, great. Something is already finding the shape, finding the way to deliver the message to you. This is a very important. Okay, spirit. And again, it doesn't have to be religious thing. Maybe you want learn something, and this is could be a more journey for your mind, and find the soul, reconnect to the soul through this journey. So it's not necessarily need to be something that is like we associate with the creator. I'm just starting my third triangle. Oh, good. Don't rush, like respect your pace. I want, like, I'm a little bit moving forward because I want to use 2 hours to show you every step. So you can review it later to finish if you feel this is that you need more time, but don't rush. Don't try to keep up. It's not what we need. We want to really experience it. Pay attention what is going on in your body. How do you breathing? Is it easy for you breathing? Or is it something that is challenging in your body? Maybe there is some discomfort in some circles, in some levels. Sometimes the establishing new relationship with people, old people in your life, could be a new spiritual journey. Like if you want to find new opportunities to connect to your family, or to reconnect to your husband, this could be deep spiritual journey as well. Find this new level of understanding, of interest and love in each other.
Anna, can I show you my picture? It's kind of a way packed like crazy.
Okay, let me find you.
The Suji.
Yes, I know. Okay, it just tells it like, yes, you intense. And there is an intense energy. So To release this intensity, bring more lines to the edge of the paper.
Okay, got it.
Stretch it.
Mhm.
Reach out more to the environment, because when it's just boiling inside of you, it could be overwhelming.
Mm.
But if you just distribute the energy outside, and it's not like, okay, people save me. It's more about people. I have so much to give. Take it. So this is your gift to people. So not something that is burden them. So use it, especially at the top, especially when you're dreaming, because the bottom is more connected. So. Okay, and on the top, very top, you can draw some element. It could be a circle, it could be a star, it could be firework that is really motivates you to look forward in coming year. It's it could be something that is really motivates you to grow. What I want to be there. Maybe it will not enough 1 year to accomplish it, but at least it's shining there. It's see the possibility. Okay, improve my spiritual transporter. Be here now and be there too. We're existing in all in past and present and the future at the same time, most more usually. And it's very important to be there at the same time. Like, we don't have to really separate past and future. Is it a bad idea to cross your legs or ankles when drawing? There is nothing bad about crossing your legs, but you can ask yourself, why do I want to cross legs? Especially when the legs are like on your tippy toes. This is a position when the body experience as a fall down, and it may have create some stress and tension in your upper body, like when it's hard to breathe, like because we're losing the support of your legs. It's very hard to track, like, oh, I need to put my feet down. I need, like, this is really a hobby. This is a really what most of us used to do in schools, at work. Standing, drawing while you're standing could be helpful. It's hard to cross legs when you stand, and it gives you more support. Or you can use a ball and balancing on the ball, and it's really, you need to support and see how you can it's for us hard to support ourselves. Why do we rely on chairs, on anything else, and losing this physical support that is really available for us all the time? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I want, and this is not what I exactly planned originally, but I want to, this shiny thing on the top, I want to use this neon yellow color on top. And I know that it's maybe not perfectly integrating, but okay. Oh, it's actually blending well with the green color. But I want it to really be stand out. And when we integrating two colors, the crossing, when we're rounding crossings of between two colors, we use the lighter one to round, because whatever is lighter is easier to integrate and blend than darker one. Like if you use the darker one, it will create some spikes and sharpness of this integration, this union. But I want it to be softer. It's still be like almost like light green instead of yellow, but it's has a different energy. And I just even want to, like a sunshine on the top. And it's interesting, after using the yellow, I really now understand what it is. It makes me more understanding. Okay, we have a few comments. Improvement. Okay. Love the idea of the tree being fire. Ignite passion. This girl is on fire. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can you look at my drawing? Oh, yes, May, please. Let me just find you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so golden one.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, notice that the tree is leaning. There is some longing to one side. Mm-hmm. So you can see maybe there is something that you need to have support. And just for yourself, look which side, because like the camera can mirror it, and it's hard to define for me which side is this longing. Because if it's a left side for you, it's longing to the more to the family, to the mother, to the something private life, and the right side is left. So there is some figure of this longing. You can bring this element, bring this people, or just acknowledge their importance in your life and bring them on the level where you want, where you feel is appropriate for you. So it's not the whole tree is moving there, but you have the connection. You still establish the connection. Maybe it's on the level of letting go. Maybe it's on the level of gratitude. Maybe on all four of them, because there is some significant shift. And at the same time, you can create a bigger movement, on the right side as a supportive to you. Like you can increase and make a little bit bigger the triangles, so the tree is more stable. So it's more foundation for you. But I love how many circles you have and how different they are. They really brings a lot of energy in your drawing. I love you, golden tree. Thank you for sharing, May. Another option that you can do, you can extend your drawing to the right side. Like there is one of the principles that it's never limited by the paper.
Please.
And you can just glue another page here, or like as much as you want. It doesn't have to be. So the tree will be more stable and really allowed to see what is here. Maybe there is another tree growing here on the right side, and this is why you're really longing to it. Or maybe there are some resources that you connect to there. Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you something? I missed the first part of your explaining about the left and the right sides. Can you tell
So
the
the
first...
left side is usually related to our family, private life, to mother, to women, important women in our life. Because mom is creating this safety bubble for us. And this is why like the left side is related to female energy. The right side is more like go get. It's a more father figure. It's more about social activities, social achievements in our lives. So so this is like more relationship with masculine energy. Everybody has all of them. Like it's not just for women. Like men has their own connections with the mother and connections with the father, and they are as important as for us. but this is just opportunity for you to see, is there any balance between this? Like, is your, does your tree need something? Is it longing to something? And again, like when I say like the mother, it's not necessarily should be mother. It could be the family and private life in general. When we are, especially when we are so socially active, and there are many accomplishments in social life, but when we come home and it's cold there, this could be longing. I want some warmth. I want some hugs. I want some family to be connected. So it's always a important topic to discuss. Can I use black on the rest? Maybe black will be very hard to integrate with gold. Like it's almost like oil and water don't blend. Silver, silver is metallic colors. They don't blend with anything else. Like it's really challenging. I highly recommend for you to draw on this, practice on the draft. But again, like you can ask yourself a question, like, why do I want to create this different, specifically different quality that I'm so longing to? How, like, why do I want to highlight the difference between me and whatever is there on that side? So,
And I have a question.
yes, let me know your name and I'll find you.
My name is April, and
Oh, yes,
and I
April.
wanted
Mhm.
to know what an upside down triangle means.
Upside down triangle.
Right, with the apex on the bottom.
How do you feel about this triangle? Like really, like does it bring you comfort or is it distraction to you?
I think it brings me a lot of anxiety.
Can you show me your drawing?
Lack of confidence in myself.
Mm-hmm. So like it may represent some, again, like triangle is a life force. And like if the life force is going down instead of growing up, it can grow going down. It's some life force needs to go and look in the darkest sides of our subconsciousness, of our experiences. So it's not the bad thing, but it can activate some emotions that is very challenging. Like, oh, I don't want to look there. This is a very dark and hard to look in some aspects of my life. What you can do, you can bring enough resources to support you in this experience. You can draw the circles or you can draw the square that representing stability and foundation and traditions that helps you to look there. And of course, there is an opportunity that you can just move that, like if I take here, like, so this is your downward triangle. You can allow yourself to move it forward, like make it bigger, rotate it. But again, like if you want to rotate something, you need to grow significantly. So it will be this movement down is just small part of you, that it's not what I'm not just this anxious person that always looking in the darkness in my soul. I am bigger than this. I have the opportunity to grow. I have the opportunity to stand tall and look forward. So whatever is important for you. So like if you want to keep the small one, you can find some resources, like for example, the circle or square, just to help you be with you, that it's not you are not alone, or allow yourself to look at yourself as you are bigger than this small triangle.
Thank you, Anna.
You're welcome, April. It's a very big question. Like, thanks a lot. And like, at which level did this triangle appeared?
It appeared on the second level
Mhm.
and again on the top level.
Okay, so it's a repeating. And again, like if you look, so the gratitude, the level of gratitude, you need to like see a bigger picture. What else I can be grateful for? Like it really grow, and you can do this small exercise at every evening before going to bed, like 10 things that happened to me today I'm grateful for. Like you really need to grow the skill this. And I know that it's sounds like an obvious thing, like, oh, everybody's grateful. Sometimes it's very hard, especially when life is challenging. So small things like I had a nice breakfast. This is I'm grateful for. I had a sunshine today and I'm grateful for. So make it a hobby for you, make it a routine. So how I can grow this attitude of gratitude, every day. And because this directly connected to your spiritual growth.
Mm.
This is like where it's repeating. So your gratitude is interconnected with the spiritual growth.
Hi, can
And
someone tell me what goes in the top triangle, please?
on the top of the triangle is something that is inspire you to look forward in life. Not necessarily about the 2023, but really what is really motivating you to move forward.
Okay, thank you, because I've been asking and nobody's answering me.
Sorry, like I was.
That's all good.
Anna, I have a question. I found out that instead of drawing 4 triangles, I drew 5. The topmost is there, but then you can't really see it. It doesn't stand alone. So do I merge the 5th one with what I'm really looking forward in 23? Do you see it?
You can, if you like, if your body really wants to create the 5th level, you can give it your own meaning.
Oh, okay.
What does it mean to you? Like, okay, there is nothing concrete that like everything that I'm teaching you, this is the entrance point. You can adjust it the way you want, the way you feel. So play with this. If you feel that your 5th level is important for you, and you want
it is
to
there
shape
already.
it's
So,
already there, especially what does it tell you? What does it represent to you? What does it want to remember or dream about? Maybe it's your opportunity to teach people. Maybe it's your opportunity to create a community or something, but it's activity. The triangle is about action, it's about decision, it's about active position in life.
okay.
You can keep it unknown, and your subconsciousness will give you some clues. And Claudia, if you want to show me, you please. I need to see you first. Like if you want to show you your drawing. Because I see only black square on the screen. And your name. So maybe your camera is blocked, or maybe it's closed. Okay, Okay, so Claudia, you please figure out what's happening to your camera because I cannot see. Maybe it's too dark or the camera itself is just closed. Monique, you wanted to show me? Yeah. Do we have one Monique or two? Is it two? Maybe it's a different Monique. Okay, let's me. Oh, another golden tree. It's interesting. Two Moniques, two golden trees. Beautiful. Notice that like all the energy is moving very grounding on the bottom, and the top, like on the side, there is almost no narrow lines. So expand in your dreams for future, create stronger connection to the environment. And again, like notice there is much more lines on the top, the top triangles, and the bottom one has not so many lines reaching the bottom of the paper. You can make a stronger grounding. Does it make sense? But I love how different sizes of circles really bring energy there. And I love your start, like make it shine. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Is there 3
Thank you.
to write? Wait, like whose voice is it? I'm trying to somebody say something and okay, let's make finish with answering the comments. And I will start coloring, and so I don't want to finish it in the middle, so I'll start coloring and answer the questions. Coloring of Neurographica, we are connecting several segments together, and it could be a flow, or it could be just big segments together, so we can see bigger meanings and bigger energies available. If the tree tipping to right or left represents feminine or masculine energy, then what do lines going right or left represent? The lines left and right just representing your connections to the environment, to other people, to the nature, to the places where you are living in. And if you're holding all the energy inside, it means that there is no much desire to connect. But all the information is coming from other people. All the goods, money are coming from other people. So expand it. Make this is your decision. Do I want to reach out to other people or not? How much I want to reach out? You don't have to force anything, but be alive. It's almost like your energy signals out there, like people, I'm here, I'm visible, and I want to be connected. I want to be part of your community. I have a lot to share with you. We are connecting not from desperation, like, okay, anybody please save me. No, we are connecting because we have a lot to share. We have a lot to bring to the community, make the community more stable, more alive, more beautiful, brighter. And this is the attitude, how we're connecting. Maybe we don't know yet where we are, what are the gifts we can bring to the community. For some of us, it could be very challenging, but look how beautiful is your tree, how original it is. We can show it, we can share it with other people. Okay, Liz, yes, please show your drawing. Let me find you. Yeah, here you are. Wow. You have really neon on top. Okay, so you are very modest with triangles. Everything is like just like you try to hold it so so neat, I really would, I would dare you to expand. You have so much space around you. And if you just allow the triangles maybe be a little bit wider, you will have that you have much more space to breathe. And because your tree is very stable, very strong, very focused, but it's very modest. Like you are afraid to take too much space in the community. And I really invite, like, relax and just allow yourself to be wide and big and visible. Okay. And it will give you different opportunities, like really dream bigger, let go bigger, because very beautiful tree, but modest. Like, I'm the biggest person who is against modesty. I think this is something foreign to our nature.
Okay, thank you.
And the sun on the top, you can allow it really to shine. You can really allow this energy to bring like a blessing to the tree. Feel how the sun is much wider than tree. It's almost hard to balance with such a big energy on top. So you need to relax a little bit so the energy of the sun is moving to it, whatever it represents to you. Thank you.
Hi, this is Natalie. Can I show it to you as well?
Okay, Natalie, let me find you.
I'm right here.
I know you don't go anywhere. It's just like I have to scroll all these screens because we have several pages. Okay. Yeah, I found you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my question is,
Mm-hmm.
for some reason, I needed to use two different colors to create the first line. So I have green and red. And I was wondering if it has a specific meaning when a person can do that.
So first of all, it's a two contrast colors.
Yes.
Like water and fire, or something very opposition. So just take a look in your life, like why there is so much contrast and how I can integrate it. It's not bad or good. We are not really grading you for being so different, but it's how I can harmonize so I will be comfortable with this energy, how I can integrate them, connect them. So when you try to connect, you need to look like, usually we use the lighter color, but when we use the green and red, it's try with red, like rounding, because whenever the green and red intersect each other,
right,
use the red to round the corners.
Okay.
Because in this case, you can harmonize these two opposite energies and not fighting to each other. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, do I want to be green today, or do I want to be red today? Like, this is not a live decision, because you can find the connection between them, and it's only enriching the drawing. And I'm really happy that you followed your desire. Like, I want to be different and I want to use two lines. So it's nothing right, like there is nothing wrong with it. I would, the only thing I see that you can make even bigger the bottom triangle. So the whole, and you have a lot of space at the bottom. Like, you see there is your tree is a little bit flowy. It's in the air. So if you increase, like, let's say your triangle is here. And if you make the triangle bigger and wider, it will ground the whole tree and bring more foundation and stronger support for the whole tree, especially when we're working with two opposite energies.
Okay.
And it's, again, so the rounding needs to be the color which is lighter. It's just easier. to integrate, and a bigger foundation so your tree is more stable.
Thank you very
So
much.
it means more letting go,
Mm.
which is
Mm.
always challenge. So
Thank
it's
you.
not easy, and accept it. Like, yes, this is a challenge. I need to let go more. Okay.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Did I miss something? Fix my. Okay, Claudia, did you fix your camera? Yes. Yeah, now I see you. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
nice. Denise, can I show you mine as well?
Yes, I see. And first of all, I see the quality of your neurolines. You are buzzing, girl. Like your mind is really working on a very high vibration. If you take your drawing a little bit higher, so I see the bottom. Okay, the same situation. So much energy in your head at the top of your tree.
Okay.
And the triangle at the bottom is almost the smallest.
Okay.
It's not the biggest. So make it bigger, make it closer to the ground.
Okay.
Let go. So the tree is really more stable for you, because you see how much is energy, especially on the physical level, like how much energy you have there. So you need to ground yourself. More connection, more lines to the bottom. So really make sure that it's holding you. The energy is holding you.
Great.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Denise, did I answer your question? Did I look at your drawing, or did I? Denise? No? I did not forget. Okay, so first of all, very neat tree. Very neat, like polite and gentle, like everything is aligned. So I would really, but look how different levels of colors you make. Like each level brings different intensity of colors. This is a very interesting, like very intense, deep colors, almost indigo color on the bottom. Like letting go is intense. The gratitude is more relaxed, and dreaming is completely different color. So it's just different emotions behind it, that each level is, it's almost like peeling an onion. Okay, so allow yourself, like recognize this, like, okay, maybe how I feel, what's the intensity of my emotions? And I highly recommend to you bring something wild, because your tree is so polite and so neat, that something that is activate the wild side of yourself. Like you have a very big sun on the top, so bring maybe more warmth from the sun or more energy from the sun, so represent your originality. Like, okay, I'm not just neat, I could be wild, I could be big and unpredictable. So allow yourself to be, and to be this new qualities. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I need to color my tree. The circles that we represented, they can be different colors. They can be red, they can be blue, they can be yellow. Make your tree beautifully bright. Make it juicy, because this tree representing you, this is who you are. I am unique, I am beautiful, I am stable, I am can integrate contrast in my life. I can juggle them. And you can use different colors to integrate these events in your life, because they are important. If they found their place on your three, they are very important, no matter how big or small they are. So color them, make it exciting, that I am exciting, my life is exciting. I have opportunity to be visible. I have an opportunity to be interesting. I am interesting to myself. It's not something that I need to brag, like, or this is needs to be nice so I can put it on the Facebook page. No, this is like, am I interesting or not? Like how I am exciting about myself, like, because we are looking at life. And if we want to be life exciting, it should be exciting for you. Colors can overlap in Neurographica. So for example, if you have this green color flow is going here, and you want to color the circle with blue, you can go it on top of it. Like your Christmas balls or Christmas ornaments are translucent and they still can see the Christmas tree underneath and highlight
Anna, sorry, can
the
I
ball.
interrupt you for a second?
Yes.
Claudia's video is working, but her audio is not working, and she wants you to look at her picture, and then I would like you to look at mine after hers before I start coloring, if that's okay.
Okay, Ambassador.
Sorry.
Okay, so Claudia, I cannot, like, your microphone is turned off, so I will not be able to hear you. But I see, okay. So
her audio doesn't work, so that's why it's off.
Okay. I see that you started coloring, and I love the blue color on your, like, a very deep. But again, like, if you make the bottom triangle a little bit bigger, so it's closer to the ground, because it's right now it's flowing, like especially when you have such very active neural lines. Neural lines representing your brain waves. Your mind is very active. Very active. Yeah, like you, I believe it's very hard for you to be silent in your mind. So you need to have a very strong grounding. So create this visual effect that, like, yes, there is a grounding for me. There is some earth, and connect to the earth and to the vibration of the earth, because you are working, your mind is working much faster than earth. So and it could be exhausting for your body. So if you allow yourself to stand stronger on the earth, feel the vibration of the earth, your mind will relax. You don't need to relax completely and just like constantly, but you need to create this opportunities for yourself, or some time, dedicate some time when you can relax. Maybe be in nature, maybe be next to the water, when you can feel the vibration of the earth. I'm not like asking, like, oh, go hug trees and walk barefoot on the tree. Like, you'll find your own way. Sometimes just sitting in a room without any noise is enough. But grounding, because your energy is all in your head, and body can be very challenging for body. Does it resonate? Yeah, but it's this is the energy of genius. Like really, when the mind is very busy, you can find new opportunities and new findings in this different vibration. So thank you for sharing. You can do the whole tree blue. Okay.
Okay, one last time.
One last time in this 2 hours.
Just in this course, in this 2 hours.
Let me find you. Okay. Okay. So I see the juice of the sun is moving down. And you can keep it as a field lines actually, or
Yeah.
again, like you did not increase the bottom triangle.
No, I did not.
So the same situation, like quite similar energy actually with Claudia, because different lines, but the energy, the full energies are in your top.
Sorry, you're breaking up. What did you say?
Too much energy at the top, so you need stronger connections to the earth.
Oh, okay, got you.
Foundation. And we I need to show everyone that, like, again, so increase the triangle.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Hi, it's Rebecca.
Bottom.
Could you look at mine too, please? I'm sorry, I
Yes.
know I sound terrible. I've been coughing for a couple of weeks.
Okay. We are glad you are with us. Okay.
I'm Natalie's guest, actually.
Okay.
Natalie Tremblay's guest. So
Good.
I appreciate being here. Thank you for having me.
Okay. So, first of all, notice how lines are very juicy. You can handle big energies. You may be not the person of many words, but each of them has a big, deep meaning, because the energy, just the different energy, not so many lines, but they are powerful. And the whole tree is, and please take it as a compliment, is a tree of a child. So make it as a tree of a child. Like, don't try to hide it. Don't make it an adult tree, because your inner child wants to tell you something, wants you to allow to play and dream like a child. Maybe you can bring on the top of your tree something that you wanted to do or experience when you are like 4 or 5 years old, something ridiculously childish, but allow it to be about your inner child. Dedicate the whole year to it, and find the energy and resource in it, because this is a very beautiful tree of a child. Okay. I see.
I'm a little bit shocked and teary that you said that, because I've sort of been coming back to myself over my work over the last couple of years, my personal work, and just things I went through in my childhood and after that made me feel cut off from that person. So it's really interesting to me that you said that. So thank you.
Yeah, like the drawing is always a magnifying glass for what is happening inside of us. And again, like, dedicate this tree to celebrating your inner child. Like, this is my honoring you and how important you are in me. So this is a very important. So please make it childish, wild, unexpected, rainbows. It doesn't matter if it's Christmas. It could be rainbows, unicorns, whatever your child wants to be there, let it be.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Could you look at me? Could you look at my drawing, please?
And do you want to see my tree? And what do you think about it?
Wait, not everybody at the same time. So you need to name your first to say your name so I can find you.
My brain.
May, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's May first, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, May. Okay, so you move it a little bit closer to your face. Wow, look how bigger you are now. You really go wild, like, and this is a beautiful, like, I really enjoy how much more space you give yourself and allow it. Like, there is nothing I would change. It's really, I love the bigness, the visibility of your tree. So really color it bright, make it unique and beautiful as you want. I love it, like, really. There is no more suggestions until I show you new steps, but I don't have an opportunity. Okay, somebody
thank you.
else?
Yeah, Monique was it
Okay, okay, Monique.
from the Netherlands.
Okay. So we still be coloring. Notice how much energy on the top, like the heart, the yellow flame. It's really powerful. So I really want like you need something deeper at the bottom. So yellow color is not necessarily holding the energy. So if you allow it to make it a little bit brighter or more deeper, so maybe even darker, like in colors. So it's the whole tree will be highlighting the light on the top of it. And it will bring more stability to the whole tree. Okay? Because like if I look at the colors, the top is overwhelmed because the bottom is shaky, emotionally shaky. So we need to bring this darkness to be visible. Intensity needs to be visible. So we understand it. Because when you coloring the two bottom layers, it's not like I want them like shiny and beautiful. If you need to let go, allow your soil to be juicy and dark. Never afraid to use darker colors on your drawings. So, and it will ground the whole tree. You will see like, oh, this is where I'm coming from. This firework of my life came from this intensity at the bottom. And I love that you're wearing the same color as you drawing your tree.
Okay.
So,
And
Thank you.
can I show you mine?
yes, April, let me switch. It takes some steps. Okay, beautiful. Okay. So this triangle did like, let me see. Did you brought some resources to it? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I see you turn it upside down. Like, yes, it's almost it's almost like now it looks like a Merkaba, like two triangles crossing each other. So there is some again, like if you want to, like, I love how you bring this yellow color from the top to bottom. Allow this another colors highlight this light, like make it different colors of the tree, so you will see the light. You will recognize this inspiration on top of it. Okay.
So I color the circles in the different colors.
Yes. Yeah. Any color you want. It could be all red, or it could be pink, red, orange. Like you go wild. You don't need to ask anybody's permission how you want to color your tree, but
Thank you, Anna.
allow yourself to be surprised by it. Okay.
It's Rebecca again. May I just ask, what about my trees told you that it was a child tree?
It just look like a drawing of a child. And again, it's not a bad thing. It's your
Oh no, I'm not taking it
subconsciousness
as a bad
doing.
thing.
Like because like I want to be very careful with words, but the whole you know, it's innocent simplicity of your drawing.
Okay.
And lines are simpler. This is a childish energy, but a very strong energy because of very bold lines. Everything is not so much, but very bold, very strong.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Like sometimes people ask questions like, how do you know? I don't know. It's just coming from somewhere. Like this is just a feeling of some of the drawings. And not always I can explain, but thank you for asking, because it makes me thinking, where did I came from? Like really. And I'm glad I was able to verbalize it.
Anna, this
Okay.
is Karen. Can I show you mine?
And let me try to find
We need
you.
to finish the steps before everybody.
I didn't
Yeah,
finish
one
the
more.
top part, but that's all.
Yeah, like we will finish. Do we have only 2 hours reserved, Nat?
Yes, it's gonna stop in about few minutes, 5 minutes.
Karen, I cannot find you. Like,
Oh, okay. Can I email it to you or post it on the group?
You can post it in the group. I'm not really actively comment on the group, but it's always welcome to share it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so coloring and the very important aspect, the very important field lines. The field lines, the joy that the universe is supporting outreach, that it's a really celebration of life. I invite you to take lines. It could be just bolder lines of the same color, or it could be different lines, and just representing almost like a firework around tree, and the bolder lines that is going through the drawing. Like, let me see. I'm usually using the same color, but today I'll go wild and I use something that is a different color, just so you can see it. And I'll use like this spirals of the paper, colorful paper spirals. And I just create this representation of divine support, the universal support that will show me like, yes, your life is beautiful, your life is strong. This is enough reason to celebrate your life. And whatever is coming your way, there will be always a reason to celebrate your life. So I draw 2-3 lines that are very bold, very juicy, that they are standing out, because the universe is bringing completely different vibration. It's bringing different energies. You can use, let's do one more. And I will use the color that is lighter to integrate this field lines with other lines. Like if I use the orange, I'll take an orange marker and I start rounding all the corners between green and orange. So the energy of the universe is not forcing anything, but bringing joy, bringing happiness in my upcoming year, or it's bringing energy to deal with whatever is coming, whatever is will be revealed. So this is a very important, and just gently integrate it, going along the field lines. And the next step, like you look if there is everything is integrated, if the tree is sustainable, if the tree is balanced, is there anything needs to be adjusted? Maybe the triangles, any triangle need to be rounded, or any triangle need to be extended, expanded. So maybe you need to make something bigger or connect more to the environment, bring more connections. So this is an opportunity to balance the tree, like, because this is my life and I want it to be sustainable. I want it to be bright. I want it to be more visible. And I'm going to color more. But again, another thing that we need to do, like, what is the priority? What do I want to remember the most from this drawing? Do I want to remember this something on top of me and make it brighter and make that there is some motivation for me moving forward in life? This is what is holding me. This is what moving the energy up. moving me up, allowing the soul to grow, or maybe it's one of the circles that really wants to be highlighted, because like, okay, I never realized that this is important for me, letting go, or this particular element that needs to be grateful for, and I want to remember, and I want to make it very visible for me. I can even use the bolder lines to make it, it doesn't have to be on top, it can be at the bottom, but I want it to be very bold. So this is, so the time on our for class is finished, but I want to finish the drawing and really make sure that you have all the steps to finish. So you can watch it later and find the conclusion and completion for the drawing. I don't want, I apologize for such interruption in our process, but there were so many personal questions that I really value always and want to answer. So we finish coloring. Let's see, where's this, my green color? We finish coloring as much as we want. Like you can leave some areas white. It doesn't have to be, the whole tree needs to be colored. And it could be any colors. It can be blue, it can be pink, it can be your amazing, unique tree or Christmas tree. It could be rainbow. So don't hesitate. Make it alive just for you. The colors can go beyond the tree. It doesn't have to be necessary, just staying within the tree. So please play with this. And after you finish coloring, you can integrate it. Integrate it like you can bring different aspects, like some pink, because colors representing emotions. We want this year to be full of different emotions, of different excitements. That it's not always just black or white. It's the whole rainbow of emotions can be presented and experienced in the year. And the tree is helping us to recognize the value of each color, each emotion. It helps us to be open to different emotions. Okay. Of course, I will spend more time to round each corner with filled lines. I make sure that the energy of my tree is moving, that there is no stagnation in the energy, that my tree is very well balanced, that it's grounded. If you need to increase the triangle or at the bottom to make it more stable, you can always do, like, you just make sure that you rounding, that integrating new lines. Okay. I decided to highlight this beautiful circle and almost at the bottom, something that is, I'm grateful, but I'm ready to let go. And this is important for me, and I want to highlight it. I want to make it visible for me. Even it wasn't like easy experience, but I wanted to remember without emotional attachment. This is a very important. I remember it without emotional attachment, so I can see the beauty of it and the heart and the pain in it as well. So it's a very important. I have some freedom to see the reality as it is. Okay. Integrating the field lines, again, like you use the colors that are lighter to round the corners. Maybe if you don't have the exact color of marker, like because I use such a bold markers, I not always have the markers that are the same colors. I can use very close color pencils. It's easier to integrate. And I can even diffuse some sharpness if it's creating. Okay. So the tree look balanced and harmonious and exciting for you. Like it's a very intimate process. And am I excited about my tree, about me, about my life, about experiences, challenges, and my dreams, something, my accomplishments. This is only important for me. My tree is reflecting me. And it's okay to be visible, and it's okay to be different. Okay. Take some time, integrate more, spend more time with finding all these unique corners. Don't forget to make your environment as colorful as you want, because especially when your tree is very beautiful and bright and exciting, allow the environment around you to be as exciting, as bright as you are, that you don't need to be like a black sheep in the community, that the whole community is, other people are exciting as well. So it will be a more joy for you to be around bright people. And you can expand colors outside, or you can find and just color the environment outside with the different emotions. Okay. I have a very watery tree. Like there's a blue color and green color representing movement, new beginnings. Okay. If you want, you can always add more like firework on sides. Make something is sparkling outside, maybe some resources. Maybe you want to add other trees around you, other people around you. There is always room to go on a bigger scale and see what is going on around you. When we spend so much time to look at our own powers and our own meanings, we can always go and look, where do we want to share it with? Who do we want to share it with? The element that you chosen for highlighting, make it stand out, make it really visible for you, something that is deep. It doesn't have to be very bright, but it can be just be bold, be noticeable. So when you look like, oh yes, This is the reason to celebrate. Something that is precious for you. It could be inspiration for the future, or it could be just something that is important. Okay, so we finished all the steps, like the composition. We did many neural lines to dissolve the pressure, to connect to the different sides of the environment. We colored, rounded all the corners. We've added field lines, fixation, they did some styling. And at the end, how do you feel? Like, really ask yourself, what did I learn today about myself? What do I want to remember? Is there anything else I want to look at? What is important? What is valuable for me to carry on in my life? So this is very important, like, aspects. What would I do next? Like, how I can recognize this healing I experienced today, because we always do such drawings to understand what my power is and what is I need to heal or already healed, and celebrate it as well. Okay, so let me switch the camera and just say you final congratulations. Okay, so we finished with the class. I have to finish it without my participants because we just had 2 hours reserved and it wasn't enough, unfortunately, but happy holidays. Keep drawing, and this is opportunity to look at your life from a different perception and see how beautiful, colorful, dynamic it is. And there is always a reason to celebrate. So I wish you the best time, holiday time, and I'll see you on December 3rd for another class, Welcoming World. It's on our website, so if you would like to register, please do so. The link will be below the video. And for others, I'll see you next year. Bye, everyone.